Everyone. I am Manish Resta. I'm going to be doing this presentation for the group WINP1, and the title of our project is Dynamic VLAN Assignment in Wireless Networks. First of all, I would like to introduce my team members. First, there is me. I'm Manish Shrestha. I'm the project manager and network engineer of this group. Second, we have Regan Karki, who is a network engineer. And then after that, we have Sanjay Nupane, who is another network engineer. And the last network engineer is Miss Harpreet Kaur. After that, we have Kirandeep Kaur, who is authentication and testing specialist. And at last, we have Amandeep Kaur, who is testing security and wireless specialist. First, let's talk about the product. So what is our product? Our product is a wireless network system that automatically organizes and secures the business connections. Using dynamic VLAN technology, it instantly directs users and devices to the right part of the network. No manual setup is needed. This boosts security, prevents unauthorized access, and improves performance, especially in busy offices or the shared spaces. It works with the existing setup, so no costly upgrades are required. Plus, as the business grows, it adapts in real time, saving the IT team from constant adjustments. It's the easiest way to make the network faster and safer. Now, what problems does the product solve? Many businesses deal with slow networks, security risk, and overloaded IT teams. Our system solves these problems by automatically organizing the network. It instantly connects users and devices to the right zone without manual setup while blocking unauthorized access. This system reduces network congestion, prevents downtime, and keeps everything running smoothly. It also handles guest access securely. Now, why dynamic VLANs? So dynamic VLANs solve the limitation of the static networks by automatically adapting to the changing needs. Instead of manually reconfiguring access when employees move or devices connect, the system instantly assigns the right network permissions based on who you are, what devices you are using, and where you are located. It automatically isolates suspicious activity, enforces security policies in real time, and seamlessly accommodates new users, devices, or locations without IT intervention. Unlike the traditional networks, dynamic VLANs continuously self-adjust to keep the network secure, efficient, and ready to scale. Now let's talk about what makes our product unique. What sets this solution apart is its complete automation and intelligence. Unlike traditional systems that require constant manual adjustments, it automatically assigns devices to the right network segment the moment they connect. The security actively blocks unauthorized access while maintaining seamless connectivity for legitimate users. It's equally effective for small businesses and large enterprises. The system works with the existing setup and simplifies management through an intuitive interface. Most importantly, it dynamically adjusts VLANs based on users' devices or policy changes, giving the enterprise grade network control without any complexity. Now, why should you buy the product? So, this product makes your network safer by only allowing verified users to connect, blocking cyber threats. It saves time by automatically managing the network. As the business grows, it adapts easily without any extra cost. It speeds up the connection by reducing congestion and cuts IT workload to lower expenses. Plus, it helps you meet security regulations without causing any problems. So this is a very smart, simple solution for better security and performance. So who can benefit from this product? So this product is ideal for any organization needing secure network management. Corporate offices can ensure employees and guests connect safely without compromising sensitive data. Schools and universities benefit by automatically separating student, staff, and the administrative traffic. Hospitals and clinics can create secure segmented access for patient records and administrative systems. Hotels and public spaces can effortlessly manage guest network while keeping internal networks protected. Retailers and shopping centers provide safe, reliable connectivity for customers and the operations. Government and public sector organizations maintain strict control over sensitive data with dynamic access policies. No matter what your industry is, this solution simplifies security, improves performance, and adapts to your unique needs. So how does our product work? This system automatically and securely manages the network connections through smart automation. When a user or device connects, it instantly verifies their credentials and assigns them to the appropriate network segment based on their role. Whether they are an employee, guest, or department, the technology dynamically organizes your network in real time, preventing congestion while maintaining strong security. It seamlessly integrates with your current setup and continuously adjusts access privileges based on authentication status, device type, or location changes without any manual configuration is needed. Now let's talk about the conclusion of our presentation. So dynamic VLANs create network management by automating segmentation and eliminating manual port assignments, saving time and reducing errors. They provide real-time role-based access control, making them ideal for guest access while self-adjusting security policies. As the business grows, dynamic VLANs seamlessly scale to accommodate new departments or organizational changes. So this is the summary of our presentation. You can transform your network with dynamic VLANs and create a smarter, more secure solution for today's dynamic workplace. By automatically assigning users and devices to the right network segment and adapting in real time to role changes, dynamic VLANs drive unmatched efficiency. They deliver the business-grade security, isolating sensitive data in various industries without any complexity. Built for growth, our solution scales effortlessly as you add departments or locations. Whether in corporate offices, healthcare, or retail and hospitality, dynamic VLANs provide the flexibility, security, and scalability your business needs to thrive. So the next part is our product demonstration. So this will be done by my colleague Sanjay.
Thank you, Manish. Now I would like to show you the quick demonstration of how our system works. So if any of the known devices try to connect to our system, so as an example, I have an employee's smartphone here. So if this is a known devices for our authentication server, so if this devices wants to connect to our network, he should have the credentials. So now he wants to connect to the SSID, sorry, guest. So if he wants to connect to the guest, the first things this will how it works is like it start from the access point. It will capture the credentials and it will forward it to the main switch. So main switch, firstly it will forward the information to WLC just to check from which AP it is getting the information. So if it is from the known AP, so it will forward, the WLC will forward the information to wireless LAN, core switch, and the core switch will forward the information to our remote server for the authentication. So this is the radius server where the actual authentication is done. So it will verify if it has the information and the credentials is required. If it doesn't have it, it will consider the devices unknown or attacker and it will drop the information. So if it is from the known devices, it will verify it and it will forward the information request back to the core switch, and after the core switch get the information, it will send the information to our DHCP server to obtain the dynamic VLANs and the IP. So here you can see we have VLANs and IP mapped with respective we have a VLANs and IP mapped. So here it will get the IP and VLANs, and from here it will forward back to the devices. So if the devices now try to get the IP, so let's see here, so it will be able to get the IP since 10.5 is from the guest network. So what will happen if the attacker wants to connect to our network? So for any attacks, we have implemented 802.1x port security. So as an example, I have an attacker device here. So if this device wants to connect to our network, so as an example, it has the guest SSID. It tries to connect through the guest SSID. So when you try to get to our network, so the pathway is same. So first it will go to WLC, back to radius server, but since the radius server knows this device is not known, so it will drop the packet, and it will not be able to get to the DHCP service. It will drop the packet and acknowledge back without any IP. So here if we check the DHCP for this attack, for the attacker, so he won't be able to get any IP, so he will not be connected to any network because he is not known to our authentication server. So this is how the authentication is done, and we have also implemented security features here. So the first one is 802.1x, as you see here, it is blocking the unknown access. So the next one is the network isolation. So network isolation is done between the departments through access control list. So access control list, we have set the rules that defines that the information and devices from one department will not be able to access the information of other department. So as an example, if we try to ping between guest and the IT, so it will fail because we have set a rule that this department won't be able to access this one, or from here, from any of the department, they are not able to access other departments. So as you can see here, it will fail. So this is because if the attacker get into one of the department, he will just be limited to that department and he will not be able to go everywhere, you know. And this is also from the security point of view, is the people, anyone can get into the guest but will not be able to access any of the department information. And the other thing, other security features is that we have implemented the network internet accessibility to the guest network, but we have restricted all of the departments from accessing the internet. So we have an internet server in the remote location here. So first let's take the IP of our remote server, sorry, website server. So if we go back, and we have given access of the internet to the guest network, but all other department will not be able to get the access. So let's test this one. So we open the devices from the guest network, we try to access the internet, and you can see here you are accessing the internet. This is because we have set a rule that guest network can access the internet, but the other network won't, other department will not be access the internet because the employees might download some viruses, some ransomware. There could be attacks from the internet. So for the internet perspective view, for the security point of view, these devices from the other department will not be able to access the internet. So let's check if they are able to access internet or not. So when other device from other department try to access the internet, they will get a server timeout error, so request timeout error. So as you can see here, so this ensures that other department don't have the open connectivity, but guest can still access the internet access. So this is the quick demo, and I would like to forward the remaining part to our colleague for the next part of our presentation. Thank you.
So let's see our web page that we have created through Wix. So this is the home page of our website, and you can also visit the website by clicking on the link below. So you can go to the link and visit our website completely. So these are the references that we used during the building of our project. So we went through various journals, books and websites to gather various references through which we got so much help while doing our project. So at last I would like to say thank you for your attention and patience. So with this I would like to end my presentation. Thank you.